Yes, hi everyone. Hi everyone. Hello, hello. I see people here already. Can you guys let me know if you can hear me? You can see my screen. Everything is good. Let me know in the chat box because if not, I need to make some changes. Hello. Okay, cool. I'm gonna just wait for a few more people to join and then we can start today's webinar. Give me a sec. I will be back. Okay, cool. Hi everyone. Hi. Um, I'm just going to start the webinar then, since people will probably join in a while. Right? Okay, cool. Hi everyone. Once again, welcome to today's webinar brought to you by Hi HMH. I think people are a little bit like people are late today. Usually by now, most of the people would have joined, but then I still see people slowly joining right now. Okay, cool. It's okay. I'll just start with the Hi AJ. Hi. Hi everyone. If you are already in, please say hi so that I know that the chat is working. I know that you guys can hear me, you guys can see the screen and everything's good. Okay, cool. While people are joining and settling in, I'm just gonna start. Welcome to today's webinar brought to you by IC Market. As usual, we're gonna do our live trading session today. Today is Monday, 2nd of June. And then we're gonna basically, do a recap of last week's setup and then see where we can improve. So disclaimer, as usual, please do not take these webinars as trading advice, financial advice, or any form of investment advice. This is purely educational, okay? Do not take this as a signals group, and a risk warning is that trading forex and CFDs carry significant risk, and you should not be trading more than you can afford to lose. Hello Jamilu, how are you? Hey, another reminder, trading forex and CFDs may not be suitable for all investors, so please ensure you fully understand the risk before jumping into this. Okay, cool. I'm gonna introduce your host today, which is myself. I'm going really fast because I saw a potential trade setup before the webinar. I hope that it's still there. If it's still there, we can probably, sorry, I am probably going to hop onto it right now. But if it's not there anymore, it's totally fine. Okay, so I am an investment analyst and a prop trader. You can call me Cassandra or Cass, whatever you like. I am basically, my job is basically to research and do back testings for the market. And then as a prop trader, my job is to trade funded accounts. Okay, to be a prop trader, you need to do 10% profit within a month, usually to pass the test and get funded. I've done that multiple times already. And I'm currently now a funded and certified trader. Okay, so the firm that I'm with, Everest Fortune Group, we have been renowned in our industry for a while. We are the finalists for the best forex and best equity research for multiple years running. Okay, so the reason I'm sharing this is so that you guys know that you are in good hands and you guys do not have to worry. Okay, so agenda for today is to touch on the key approaches, cheat sheet, checklists, and live charts. So as usual, I need to stay here for a minute or two so that you guys can like capture this. You guys can use this for your own trading style. I'm just gonna stay here for a minute. I mean, AJ and Jamilu, I know you guys been here multiple times, so I'm sure you already have these photos, but this is more for the rest of the viewers, okay? Cool. Everyone got it? Everyone got it? Cool. Okay, next. Yeah, so thank you for sitting through that introduction. I'm going to go to the live charts now. Give me a moment to pull up my charts. Hopefully that setup is still there. Hopefully the setup is still there. Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm gonna change the charts to EUR, USD, IC markets. It's still there, guys, don't worry. Oh, would you look at that? Oh my gosh, this is such a beautiful trade setup. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. I did not realize my trade playing out so nicely. Yeah, I did not realize my trade playing out so nicely, but yes, it did. Okay, so last week, this is my trade setup for the week. The requirement to buy is to get in a reversal pattern candlestick. I initially put my take my entry here somewhere along this line here, but then after that, when I reanalyzed the charts, I realized this was a better entry. So this area here was a way better entry, and look how nicely it got in. So based on inducement, price will likely bounce from here. So this is something that I only came up with after our webinar, because during our webinar the entry was way lower. I don't think anyone would have gotten in. The only person that could have seen this was actually Jamilu. Okay, so Jamilu, you should have seen this in when I was doing my webinar elsewhere. Yeah, but basically this was the trade last week and it played out beautifully. Last week I did a total of 5% profit. Okay, I did a total of 5% profit. It was a good week for me. The week before I did 6.5% profit. I only took one trade last week and this was the one trade. I did not take any other trades other than this, and it played out beautifully. This makes me really happy because it means that my strategy is working, and you know, I hope you guys can pick up something from me, and then hopefully you know, get the same setups. Okay, I do not want to delete. It's so nice. It played out so nice. Okay, I'm gonna have to remove it though because today's a new day. We have to hold on. I want to make sure I took a photo. Okay, photo is done. Okay, I need to keep that for my trading log, by the way, because I need to know that what I'm doing is correct and to repeat the same steps again the next time I'm trading. Okay, so gonna delete everything as usual. Every time I chart the charts, I start from zero so that I do not get confused. I am not biased by any of my previous setups. Okay, so first things first, I need to know what do you guys think of the trend. Anytime I am charting any chart, I usually need to first find out the trend. Why do I need to find out the trend? Because I need to know whether it's a buy or a sell. Okay, I need to know whether it is a buy or a sell. So what are you guys thinking? Let me know in the chat box. Let me know in the chat box. Bullish. Okay, thank you. HMH, yes, it is bullish. Sorry, I need to draw that better. It is bullish. So ideally, I do want to get in for a buy rather than a sell. Okay, I want to get in for a buy rather than a sell because I do not like going against trend. That being said, I did say that I want to quickly finish the introduction because I see a trade right now. Okay, so the trade right now is not to buy, the trade right now is actually to sell. Okay, but that goes against my entire trading style, but I see it. I just don't know if I want to take it. Okay, so why am I considering a sell right now even though it's bullish? Because although price is moving in an upwards pattern, you need to remember price is always moving in a zigzag. Okay, so I can get in here for a sell and then take profit here and then get ready to go in for a buy. Okay, so I I see a sell. It's my phone is charging. I might or might not get in. Okay, so let me show you guys the sell that I'm looking at. Why am I looking at a sell here? Because I see a very, very, very strong resistance point here. Do you see this area here being such a a really strong resistance? Okay, I see point being a very, very strong resistance here. So I do have a feeling that price is going to kind of like pull back a little bit before continuing with the upwards move. So again, I don't usually do this, but I'm just going to show you guys how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to show you how I'm going to do it. I'm very likely going to put my stop loss here right above this zone. Okay, my entry is going to be within this green box. I don't know where in this green box. Price is at this green box right now. It could be right now. The entry could be right now, but I need to do the analysis first. I saw this just now. I'm just like, oh my god, this is such a beautiful sell. Let me see if I can find something. Okay, so I need to find my entry and my take profit in a while. Okay, so how do I find entry? I need to find the zone. I already find the zone, so I need to find out where in the zone am I getting in. How do I do that? I use Fibonacci. So let me just pull up some Fibonacci levels. So right now I am doing Fibonacci extension, which is the Nike tape. I want to see what levels line up. Okay, I'm just gonna leave some levels here and then in a while I'm gonna find out where to get in for the sell. Okay, cool. There is a probably an, let me see if this retracement is even valid. 50%, yes, cool. Okay, nothing is lining up at this current point of time. It's okay. We do not want to force trade. We do not want to force trade. Nothing is lining up, to be honest. Give me a moment. Nothing is lining up. It's okay. We do not want to force it. I'm gonna look for this very big retracement here. Okay, I see a possible area. I see a possible area. Okay, from this very big zone, I see a possible area of entry. Most likely it's going to be somewhere along this line. I'm gonna change it to red. Okay, I'm gonna delete all of this because it's not relevant to us. Yeah, this is not relevant. I'm gonna get rid of that. This is not relevant. Okay, why am I keeping this? So the other style of trading that I do is called ICT. Okay, it's called inner circle trader. I don't know if Henry, right? I don't know if Henry is here today, but Henry asked me if I trade smart money. I actually do trade smart money. I don't know why I told him no. I got confused because smart money is the same term as ICT. I mean, it's basically the same thing. So I trade ICT, but I didn't know that the other name for smart money is actually ICT. So for ICT, the trick is that price usually tends to reverse at the 61 76.8 and the 78.6 area, okay, within somewhere within this box. Okay, so price is right now at that box. It's just that I don't really see a nice setup to get in on, but I just have a very strong feeling that somewhere along this box price is going to reverse. It could be now, it could be a bit higher. I don't know. Nothing is clear at this current point of time. I'm gonna put this stop loss here. Okay, so right now the only thing that I can come up with is this is the entry for the sell. Okay, the take profit. Let me just continue doing a little bit more. Okay, let me go down to a different time frame. I'm gonna go down to the one. I don't usually do this, okay guys, just remember I don't usually do this. It's just that I see the opportunity. I'm just like, oh, I do not want to miss this opportunity. Okay, this is not a good one because the price did not. Give me a moment, give me a moment. I'm trying to find an entry. It's not that easy. If it was so easy, I will be trading every day. Oh, okay, nice. See this bigger one. Nope, nothing. Sorry, I'm trying really hard to find this because I see it. Nope, nothing. Give me a moment. In fact, I'm trying to force this sell, to be honest. I guess I can try this part. Oh, did I already do that? Yes, I did. Okay. I think the sell will most likely be here. Yeah. There could be a little bit of rejection here right now, right, like in this area, but more likely what it's gonna do is do this, come down a little bit, continue up, and then continue down. Yeah. Where am I gonna put my stop loss? Let me plot some indicators. Very bullish. Reaching a resistance. Reaching a very strong resistance actually. Yep, okay. I am biased that price could possibly reverse from here right now. It's gonna be a very short trade because remember price is still on an uptrend. Okay, price is still on an uptrend, so it could be a very short one. I'm biased that price is gonna reverse from here, if not from here. Okay, either from here or from here. Okay, where is it going to reverse to? Probably somewhere around this line, minimally. Okay, so if it reverses from here, we are talking about something like, it looks like a pretty decent trade setup, to be honest. 1, 2, 3. If it reverses from here right now, we're talking about around. Hey, if you're going for the trade, if I go for this trade right now, my stop loss is definitely not going to be here because that doesn't make sense. If I'm wrong, I want to be wrong fast. I want to get stopped out fast. So if I'm getting in right now here, my stop loss is just going to be right above this zone. Okay, somewhere, although I do want to avoid it. Okay, if I get in right now, the only way I can do is 1 to 1, to be honest. So right now, trade setup is only 1 to 1 or 1 to 5. Okay, but if it goes down lower, if it goes higher and turn back from here, it will be a way better trade setup. But basically, that is my bias for the buy at this current point of time. Why do I have a bias for a buy even though price is going on an uptrend? Because price is moving on a zigzag. I'm basically getting in here for a sell to play this move down and then getting ready to get in buy. It is a very aggressive trading style. It's just that I see it, so it makes me want to consider it. Okay, so back to my usual trading style is to now look for the buy. Okay, so I know that I want to get in for a buy. Where do I get in for a buy? So I now need to wait for price to pull back before I can get in a buy. Where is it going to pull back to? Let me now pull up some channels, trend lines, whatever it is. Beautiful channel here. Very, very beautiful channel. Yeah, so I know I want to continue playing within this nice upwards channel. I now need to find an entry for a buy. Okay, so reasons I'm getting in for a buy. Oh, my E is not working. Ascending channel, uptrend. Okay, second reason I want to get in for a buy is because, let me see, yep, daily is showing a buy, 4 hours is showing a buy. Basically, the bigger time frames are showing a buy, so I want to stick with that idea. Okay, so now that I know I'm getting in for a buy, I now need to mark up some levels. I'm gonna mark out some support and resistance. There is a very strong resistance here. There is a very strong resistance here. There is a very strong resistance right. I can't say right now because right now could be a support. Okay, right now is a zone. Let me just mark out some support and resistance. Okay, cool. So now that I know where I think my entry is going to be, now that I know where my entry is going to be, I now need to decide where I want to put my buy, my stop, my take profit. Okay, cool. I'm gonna get rid of this last one because it may not be that relevant to us. I need price to pull back. If it's gonna pull back now, I don't know if it's gonna pull back now. I hope it pulls back now. If it, yeah. I actually, I actually did get in for that sell, by the way. I got in for a very small lot. Like, yeah, I just got in for that sell. Where do I expect price to go from here. So the entry could either be here or here. I just need to first figure out which one is more likely, and then I can delete the one that is not relevant to us. Okay, so now let's go down to a small time frame. Let's see what I can find. Price is coming here based on this. Just give me a moment, guys. Sorry, it takes a while to analyze because I want to analyze very, very good trades for you guys. Okay, based on the lower time frames, give me a moment. Okay, based on the lower time frame, this is where price is most likely going to reverse. For those who don't know what I'm doing, I don't have time to explain today because if I explain today, we won't have time to look at other charts. So I expect price to maybe come down somewhere along this line. Give me a sec. First, yeah, come down somewhere along this line, and then here get in for a buy. The problem is it could be this entry or this entry. I now need to figure out which entry it's going to be. What am I doing? I'm seeing how often price came here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. If it comes here the 6th time, I hope it's going to reverse from here. One, two, three. Okay, let's just go with this one. I think price is going to reverse somewhere along this first line and then continue with the uptrend. Let me look at the 4 hours to see if it makes sense. Yes, I can't see why it wouldn't make sense. Okay, so 1 hour. Yep, I'm happy with this. Okay, cool. So this is going to be my entry, my take profit, and my stop loss will be below this zone. I cannot give you the exact entry right now because structure has not completed. If price continues to move up from here, it will be, then I need to reanalyze the charts. If price reverses from here, then I can take this as the swing high and then I can plot out structure. But because structure has not completed, it's very hard for me to pinpoint where exactly here is going to be the buy. I cannot narrow down the price. So this is just a rough analysis. So what I think is going to happen, so I kind of have two analysis for gold, EUR USD. The first one is there is a chance that right now at this current point of time, price is going to reject this area and then U-turn right now. Okay, that is the first possibility. Remember, this trade is going against trend. So I am currently in this trade right now, but I put in a very, very small lot. Okay, so usually I will risk 1%, but because it's going against trend and it's not my usual style of trading, I'm risking 0.5% right now. Okay, I just got in like a few minutes ago while I was talking to you guys. Okay, I'm risking 0.5% rather than 1% because this is not my usual style of trading. My stop loss for that will be right above this zone. Okay, my stop loss for that is right above this zone. It is a lot of breathing space. My usual style is to put it very tight, but because this is a big zone and I cannot really pinpoint where exactly in the zone it's going to reverse, it's safer for me to put. So this trade, the risk to reward isn't that great, But because I see it, I'm just like, okay, it looks like a probable trade. I think I'm going to take it at a very, very low risk, at a 0.5 risk rather than a 1% risk. To give you guys context, if you have a $100,000 account, you're only going to risk 500. Okay, usually if I have a $100,000 account, I would risk $1,000. Okay, because that's 1%. But because this is against my usual style of trading, I'm only risking 0.5%. Okay, I hope this closes down and then reverses from here. Where am I going to play it to? I'm going to play it to this next swing high because I'm just being very conservative. Okay, I mean, ideally it should go do this, right? Ideally it should go to my next buy, and then here when it reaches here, we get in for a buy. I mean, I get in for a buy, right? Ideally that is what I think is going to happen, but to be very conservative, I'm just going to put my take profit here. Okay, so for EUR USD, I am analyzing two moves. One is the down move. Okay, one is the bearish move that I think is going to happen right now. Please do not take me as a signals webinar. Okay, this is not a signals group. This is not like, I'm not here to give you guys signals. This is what I personally do. Okay, please take this as educational. I'm telling you guys why I'm doing certain things, and this is why I'm doing certain things. Okay, so when price gets here, I'm gonna get out, and then hopefully price can do whatever it wants, but then when it's done, it will come here, and then I'm gonna get back in again here. Okay, I'm gonna get in big here somewhere along this box here, and then I am going to play it until the buy. Why am I getting in here? Because like I said, price moves in a zigzag pattern, so it needs to pull back for it to continue in that motion. Okay, so that is my, oh, that is a very beautiful, very, very beautiful, very, very, very beautiful candlestick. Okay, so it is a reversal pattern candlestick. Do you guys see that it's a reversal pattern candlestick, which is that should be a shooting star, right? No, I don't think that's a shooting star. It's this one, inverted hammer, right? So that is a very beautiful reversal pattern candlestick, making me a bit more confident of myself. Yeah, so there is a reversal pattern candlestick that just appeared. It makes me a little bit more confident of myself that I just got in. Okay, cool. So I hope this works out. I really, really hope this works out. Otherwise, let's move on to the next chart. So do you guys have another setup you want me to look at? USD CAD. Let's look at that. Let's delete everything. CAD, what are you guys thinking? Do you guys think it's an uptrend or a downtrend? Let me know in the chat box. Just analyzing different charts. Okay, so on the daily, it looks like, you know, it looks like a uptrend. It looks like an uptrend. But we are not going to focus on so big, because if we play the daily, our trade is going to last like weeks. Okay, so let's look at the 4 hours. Thank you, Jamilu. So Jamilu is saying that it's bearish. I do see the bearishness right now. So again, lower lows, lower highs. Okay, that constitutes a like bearishness. Then if I zoom out a little, I can continue to see the bearishness here. Okay, so because of this, I am biased that USD CAD is bearish. Therefore, I want to look for a sell entry. I want to look for a sell entry, but it looks like it's doing the same thing as EUR USD, where it's probably going to pull back first. It's probably going to like pull back first before continuing down. Okay, that means that there is an opportunity for a buy, but it's okay. We're not going to like go against my trading style. Okay, cool. So I am going to look at some support resistance. Very good one there. Good one here. Price is at a support right now. I think what is going to happen, right, is I don't see any other. So, okay, this was too long ago. This was all last year. It's not, it's relevant, but not that relevant because that was too long ago. Okay, this sell, I do want to get in for a sell for USD CAD. What I think is like I ideally want to see happen is price breaking this zone. Okay, price breaking this zone, or if not, pulling back to this area here. Okay, so it's either it breaks right now, come back and retest, we wait for the reversal pattern candlestick, and then I get in for a sell here, or right now it does a pullback and then I consider a sell here. So there's two sell options that I can possibly see at this current point of time. I know it's a sell because I see the bearishness, right? The bearishness is definitely there. Yeah, either gonna be this or going to be this. Okay, let's figure out which one it's gonna be. Let's figure out which one it's going to be. Again, I cannot really chart this because it is not a complete move. Yeah, I cannot really chart this because I do not see a complete move. Cool, but basically, I am biased for it being a sell. The first sell possibility is here. This box is the entry. First sell entry. Doing this and then getting in for a take profit here. So this will be your take profit. Stop loss above this zone. Okay, that is what I think might happen. The other possibility is the break, come back, retest, and then wait for reversal pattern candlesticks. And then if that happens, where do we play it to? I now need to go down to the bigger time frames. Where do you play it to? This zone here. It can be a very long trade somewhere along this line. Yeah. Now go back to the smaller time frame. Okay, so two possibilities, price breaking here, coming back, and then this will be a take profit. It can go way lower. I'm just being very, very, very conservative, okay? If this happens, your stop loss is going to be somewhere around here. Entry will be this box here. Entry will be this box here. And take profit will be this area here. Okay, that's all I can give you guys. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to pull up indicators and the indicators are going to show bearishness, right? It's definitely going to show bearishness. There's no point. I mean, yeah, we should always check the indicator, but there's a very high chance indicators are showing bearishness. Okay, so reasons. Okay, sorry. DXY. Oh, sorry. Yeah. If you guys go to DXY, which is the US dollars, right? Let me see. Yeah. If you guys go into DXY, which is the US dollars, you can see that it's currently bearish. It is currently making lower lows, lower highs. Okay, so if we're going back to, if we're using this as a correlation, right? If we're using this as a correlation, technically the US dollar is going to drop and the Canadian dollar is going to go up, right? So therefore there should be an entry. Okay, so that is why I'm a bit more biased of this sell, because I've already checked DXY before we started the webinar, and DXY is showing bearishness. Okay, so it is confirming that it is bearish. Yeah, I cannot give you guys a full analysis on USD CAD and EUR/USD because the pattern has not completed. Okay, the pattern has not completed. If price were to reverse now, I can kind of like analyze where I think price is going, where price is going to stop. Otherwise, I can't connect to IC market support team. They didn't answer my call for the day. Your trading style is so simple and easy. Thank you so much, AJ. It is. I don't know why people oh, sorry. Let me answer Jingli first. Jingli, do you want to send them an email? Do you want to send them an email? Because I don't know. Okay, just give me a sec. I'm gonna go grab my phone so that I can just send a message to someone about your problem. Okay, I'll tell them after our webinar. Sorry, the webinar is ending in 20 minutes. Okay, so the webinar is ending 20 minutes. I will let the team know that you try to contact them, but do send them an email. I can only tell my team, and then my team can try to get in contact. So sorry, we are totally different. Like we are commissioned to do these webinars. We don't really know anything about their whole back end and anything, but I will assist you to pass the message. Okay, so other than that, thank you, AJ. It is very simple. Trading can be very simple. Do not complicate it. If you complicate it, it's very hard for you to do this for a long time. Okay, trading is a marathon. It is not a sprint. So if you make it difficult for yourself, you will not be able to last in this game for long. Okay, let's move on. Next chart. USD CAD. Let's use IC markets chart. Oh, okay, this did not work out. Anyways, I was 60% confident, remember? I was only 60% confident. This did not work out. Nobody should have entered this trade. Anyways, I didn't enter this trade. I only entered. Okay, let's go. Daily. Daily uptrend. Obviously, when is gold never on an uptrend? Uptrend. Okay, right. So 4 hours. Where are we getting in for the buy? Where is it? Okay, we are not going to touch. Oh wait, maybe we can. Maybe we can. Ooh. Currently moving in a downtrend. Okay, cool. Do I want to get in for a sell for gold? We can. Although the daily is showing a buy, remember if we follow the daily, our trade is going to last for weeks. Because we are day traders, we're going to look at 4 hours and 1 hour, and then that's our style of trading. Okay, so let's pull out some support and resistance. Price is approaching a resistance right now. Support, nearest support I can find is here. Oh yeah, to answer AJ, right? I actually only spend 1 hour on the chart a day, which is when I do these webinars with you guys. So for today, when I'm here doing this webinar with you guys, this is the 1 hour that I spend with you guys. Maybe 1 hour and 10 minutes because before the webinar starts, for the 10 minutes, I'm setting up TradingView and I'm setting up whatnot. And that's all the time that I spend on the charts. other than backtesting. I mean, we're not going to talk about backtesting. Backtesting, I don't know how much time I spend on it. I spend a lot of time on it. Okay, so I come on the charts, I look for setup. If there is a trade, I get in. If there's no trade, I don't get in. There is no point to force trading. Trading is supposed to last you a long time. If you force it, you are going to get a hard time. Okay, I think there's a sell opportunity for XAUUSD. If you follow the normal style of trading, you probably want to get in here for a sell, right? And then your take profit is here. Then your stop loss is here. Okay, if you do that, most likely you are going to get stopped out. So Henry is not here today because I don't really see him talking, but Henry asked me if I do smart money trading, and I actually do use smart money trading. So what is smart money trading? Smart money is where you identify support and resistance, which is what we're doing right now. So price came here one time, two times, three times, four times, five times, six times. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. I mean, if you count this is kind of like the 7th time, and then now it's here on the 8th time. So if we base on historical data, technically we should be getting in here for a sell, right? This is what we're supposed to get in. But the thing is, because institutions and like the people with the big money, which is, you know, like the smart money people, they know that you are going to put your sell entry here, and they know that you are going to put your stop loss here. So the thing about trading is that for people to win, for someone to win, someone needs to lose. Okay, trading is a zero-sum game. Okay, trading is a zero-sum game. If I need to win $100, someone is going to lose $100. Okay, so if that is the case, I need to make sure more people hit their stop loss so that I can have an opportunity, and also there's liquidity for the price to drop because everyone is out of the market, okay, or a lot of people are out of the market. So that being said, I see a sell opportunity for XAUUSD. Okay, why do I see a sell? Okay, why do I see a sell? Reason to sell. Number 1, current downtrend on page 4. Number 2, super strong resistance. Number 3, okay, so for gold to go up, because we're doing XAU versus USD, for gold to go up, for gold to go down, USD needs to go up. But right now, USD looks like it's going down, so I don't think the sell is right now. So I think there's going to be a sell opportunity for XAUUSD. It's just not right now. Right now, I think gold is a buy. It has to be a buy. So the buy can be here, breakout, come back here, and then you get in for a buy. But the other sell opportunity that I'm talking about is when price comes and retests this area here. Okay, so I think what's going to happen is price is going to move here. And then in this area, you can get in for a sell. Okay, so right now, I think it's probably a buy and it's going to be a sell soon. Okay, so if I were to consider a buy for XAUUSD, by the way, I have not been trading XAUUSD in a long time. That's why I'm not really giving very clear directions. But if I were to trade XAUUSD, I'm going to wait for price to break out, come back and retest, wait for the reversal pattern candlestick, and then from here, I get in for a buy to the next zone, which I think will be here. Okay, so again, same like EUR/USD, there is 2 opportunities. One is to buy from where we currently are now. We need to wait for the breakout, the retest, the reversal pattern candlestick, and then we're going to buy to the next zone. The next thing we're going to do is sell from this area. Not we, I mean me. Sell from this area, sell it back to this zone, take profit is here, and stop loss is here. Okay? Because price is just moving in a zigzag pattern. Okay, so let me just pull out some indicators to see what you guys must be wondering why I keep current indicators supporting the buy. Supporting the buy, RSI supporting the buy. Stochastics, let me move you. Wait, where are my settings? What's happening? Where are my settings for stochastics? Okay, cool. Forget it. Forget what I said. Yeah. Forget what I said. Hey, what happened? Okay, there you go. I know I want to get in for a buy. Hold on. Requirements for buy. Break of current resistance. Retest. Reversal pattern candlestick. Okay. So what I want goal to do for me to get in for a buy, break this zone, come back and retest, break this zone, come back and retest, retest. Okay, it could probably retest here. Wait for the reversal pattern candlesticks, and then we're gonna play the breakout, right? Okay, so then I'm going to buy it to the next zone. When it reaches here, this is where I consider a sell. Okay, at this current point in time, I'm considering a buy. Just take note, guys, I don't usually do this. My trading style is usually very, very conservative. I usually just follow one trend. Oh, right. There's one more thing that I didn't. I'm just seeing now. I didn't see it a while ago, but like I'm just seeing now. So that's the thing. Like there are times you get it wrong because you didn't see things you previously saw. Um. Okay. Cool. What do I mean by current uptrend? I did not see this. I actually zoomed out and saw a downtrend, but I did not. I don't know why I did not focus on this. Price is doing higher highs. Okay, so this is. I'll just delete everything so you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, price is currently doing higher highs. and then this is where price is right now, and higher lows. Okay, do you guys see that? Higher highs and higher lows. Okay, so there is a current uptrend. I don't even know why I was considered a sell. This is why I don't analyze so many charts. It just confuses me so much. There is no point analyzing so many charts. You just get confused. But yeah, I see it now. It's becoming even clearer. Okay, so I definitely like this setup. I definitely like this setup. I think there is a 85% chance of continuation of uptrend. Okay, I have an 80% confidence or even more that price is going to continue with this uptrend. Okay, this is too many reasons to get in for a buy. So now the thing that I know it's going to be a buy, I want to get in for a buy. Now I just need to pinpoint where the buy is going to happen. Okay, it's either going to break now, then continue. If not, the other option is right now it reverses. It reverses to here, could be a possibility, to be honest. And then I get in for a buy here. I don't think that's gonna happen. I do not think it's gonna happen. I think more likely it's going to break and retest. Okay, I think more likely it's going to break and retest. So I am very happy with this setup. I just need to wait for the retest. So when the retest happens, what you're gonna do, take this and then take the swing high, and then you're gonna pull out like Fibonacci retracement so that you can kind of pinpoint where the entry is going to be as well. Okay, I just have a strong feeling that it's going to break first, come back, and then you can continue with a buy. So it's gonna look something like this. Stop loss. Give me a sec, guys. Stop loss. Just take note, if this does not happen, I am not getting into trade. It needs to break the current resistance. It needs to retest and it needs to come back and do a reversal pattern candlestick. If it does not do a reversal pattern candlestick, I am not getting in for this buy. Okay, because if it doesn't do a reversal pattern candlestick, it means that this is not where it's going to turn. It means that it might go lower and then you get in for a buy here. Okay, it means that it might go lower and then you get in for a buy here. Okay, that's why it's so important to wait for the reversal pattern candlesticks. Okay, we still have a little bit of time. Let's go back to our USD trade. I am still pretty happy with this trade. I see the reversal pattern candlestick. Price is within my zone. I think it should be okay. My stop loss, I am probably gonna move it down later. Here. Yeah, I'm probably gonna move it down and then it's gonna be a safe zone. Otherwise, at the current point in time, I'm just gonna continue leaving it here. Okay, so that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you learned something from me today. Yes, you know, I had like 2 very good weeks, so 6.5% last week, 5% last week, and hopefully I do another good week this week. You know, every time I do a good week, it is basically just traits that I find together with you guys. It's not things that I do in my own time because I don't have time to do it in my own time. So everything that I'm doing is very transparent and you guys literally see me taking the trades. You guys literally see me doing the setups together. So hopefully you guys can learn from how I chart and implement it to your own trading stuff. Okay, so thank you so much guys for attending. Thank you HMH, thank you AJ, thank you Jamilu, Thank you, Jingli. I hope you get your problem solved. Please email them, and thank you for the rest of you for joining today. Take care. Bye.